Hello, welcome to Montgomery's Kitchen. Today we're filming from the home office, so you're going to want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees and let's get started with apple crisp. You can use any apple you like, but I went with Granny Smith's here. You can also peel these if you'd like, but I like leaving the skin on, add some texture to some good homemade apple crisp. And now we're going to core our apple, so cutting it in half, and then we're going to leave it on the round edge and cut both sides away from the core. Be careful you don't roll it on yourself, and you could cut a finger here, but as soon as you get both sides cut, you're going to lay it on the flat end and give it a final cut. Now that we have the core out of it, we're just going to lay these all down so they're on a flat surface. They're not going to move on you when you go to slice them. Now you want to slice them into like 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch slices, and we're going to keep slicing these till we got about 4 cups. It takes about 4 apples. Now that we've got all our apples sliced up, we want to grease an 8x8 Pyrex dish. Some non-stick spray works just fine. And you pour these in here and you want to kind of flatten them out. Make sure to taste test, see if they're alright, which they are. Now that we've got our apples in here and flattened out, it's time to get our crisp, our topping together. In a good sized mixing bowl, you're going to want to mix a 1/2 cup of flour, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of cinnamon, and 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar. Now, I like to blend all our dry stuff together so that it blends evenly when we put in the butter. It's a pretty good idea. Just give it a quick stir. It doesn't hurt to blend this all up a little bit before we get the butter in there. Now that we have it all mixed, we're going to add a cold stick of butter. Now, a pro tip here is you probably want to use a pastry cutter if you have one, or just plan on getting your hands dirty because as you can see, it's kind of tough to blend this in. Now, after a little bit of mixing, we got it all so it's kind of a flaky mix. The butter blends in pretty well, and you want to have that cold. Now, we're going to add a whole cup of steel cut oats. These help make a nice even blend because they're a little finer chopped. You can use whole oats, but I like to use the steel cut. So now we're going to blend this together a little bit more. Once it's nice and even, we're just going to take this and we're going to put it right over top of our apples. And you want to press this down into the apples so it makes a nice crisp. All that butter melts into the apples, and that brown sugar really can caramelize up. You can also use peaches for this recipe. I'll go ahead and use 4 cups of fresh peaches. Same thing, just leave the skins right on them and slice them up, and it works really well when the season's in. It's a nice treat. Now that we've got our topping done, we're just going to throw it in our preheated oven, uncovered. And it's going to go in there for about 45 minutes. Give or take some time, give it an extra 5 minutes. And after checking it, everything looks good, nice, crisp, and golden brown. Now, let's get it on a plate. The nice thing about filming from home is we can use a nicer plate. I'll have to bring some styrofoam plates home for my next cooking adventure from the home office. But as you can see, the apples are nice and soft. The crisp is definitely done its job, and the brown sugar and the butter and everything is like kind of caramelized up. Now just add some ice cream or some whipped cream, whatever you like to garnish with, and let's get this couple glamour shots and dig right in. That's really good stuff. Topping's nice and crispy. You got to a golden brown. Apples are nice and soft, a little tart, a little sweet. All goes together really well. Super easy recipe to make. You can make it tonight if you wanted to. You got an extra 10 minutes just to hang around, prep this up, and you'll have one hell of a dessert. Thanks for watching. If you like the recipe, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate you guys watching, and until next week, bon appetit.